Hey guys, welcome back to Kickoff Kings 26, the channel where we cover every big moment, every shock, every controversy of the FIFA World Cup 2026. And today, oh boy, do we have a big one for you. Spain, one of the greatest football nations on planet Earth, five-time European champions, two-time World Cup winners, a team full of world-class superstars. They could not beat Cape Verde. Yes, you heard that right. Spain drew 0-0 against Cape Verde, a tiny island nation, a country with a population of just 500,000 people, a team ranked 71st in the world, and they stopped Spain dead in their tracks. No goals, no winner, just silence. The football world is in complete shock right now, and today I am going to break down exactly what happened, how it happened, why Spain looks so bad, what this means for their World Cup campaign, and what people all around the world are saying. This is going to be a long one, so grab your popcorn, sit back, and let us get into it. But first, let me ask you something. Before this match, if I told you Spain would draw 0-0 with Cape Verde at the World Cup, would you believe me? Of course not, nobody would. Spain are ranked number 1 in Europe. They have won the last 2 UEFA Nations League titles. They came into this tournament as joint favorites alongside France and Brazil. Their squad has some of the most technically gifted players on the planet. Pedri, Yamal, Morata, Fabian Ruiz. These are world-class players. Players who perform at the highest level every single week in La Liga and the Premier League. And yet, none of them could find a way past Cape Verde today. That is how shocking this result truly is. Now let me tell you about Cape Verde, because a lot of people watching this right now are probably asking, where even is Cape Verde? Cape Verde is a small island nation, located off the west coast of Africa, in the Atlantic Ocean. It is made up of 10 small islands, and it has a total population of just 500,000 people. To put that into perspective, the city of Manchester in England has more people than the entire country of Cape Verde. Their football league is tiny. Most of their players actually play in Portugal, because Cape Verde has historical ties with Portugal going back hundreds of years. Their budget is tiny, their facilities are basic, their squad is mostly made up of players from lower leagues in Europe, and yet, these Warriors came to the FIFA World Cup 2026 and held Spain to a goalless draw. This is not just a shock result. This is one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Let that sink in for a moment. Now let us talk about Spain, because this result is even more shocking when you understand just how good Spain are supposed to be. Spain came into this World Cup as one of the top favorites to win the whole tournament. They have incredible players, world-class talent everywhere on the pitch. Their squad is packed with Premier League and La Liga superstars. They play beautiful passing football. They dominate possession. They control games. They are technically one of the best teams in the entire world. So how did they fail to score a single goal against Cape Verde? That is the question everyone is asking right now. Let me break down what actually happened in this match. From the very first minute, Spain had the ball. As expected, they were passing, moving, creating triangles, classic Spain-style football. But Cape Verde? They were not scared, not even a little bit. They sat deep. They defended in 2 compact blocks, every single player behind the ball, defending with their lives. Every time Spain tried to break through, there was a Cape Verde player in the way. Every shot was blocked, every cross was headed away, every through ball was intercepted. Cape Verde goalkeeper Jeffrey Fortes had the game of his life. Save after save after save, he was absolutely unbeatable on the day. Spain had the ball line, but they could not find a way through, and that is the story of this match. Spain dominated possession, Spain had more shots, Spain had more chances, but Cape Verde had something Spain did not have today. Heart, desire, belief, and in football, sometimes that is enough. Now let us talk about Spain's biggest problems in this match, because this was not just about Cape Verde defending well. Spain were genuinely bad today. Problem number 1, their passing was too slow. Spain usually passed the ball fast, quick one-touch combinations, but today they were sluggish, slow, predictable. Cape Verde had plenty of time to get into position every single time Spain tried to build an attack. Problem number 2, no movement off the ball. Spain's attackers were standing still, not making runs behind the defense, not pulling Cape Verde players out of position, not creating space for each other. In modern football, if you do not move, you do not score. Problem number 3, the final ball was terrible. Every time Spain got into a dangerous position, the final pass was wrong. Too heavy, too light, too slow, or just straight to a Cape Verde player. You can have all the possession in the world, but if your final ball is poor, you will not score goals. Simple as that. Problem number 4, finishing. Spain had multiple clear chances in this game, genuine opportunities to win the match, and they wasted all of them. Shots over the bar, shots wide, shots straight at the goalkeeper. It was genuinely painful to watch if you are a Spain supporter. The Spanish manager will have a very, very long and sleepless night tonight, because his team looked nothing like the world-class side that everyone expected to see at this World Cup. Now here's where it gets really interesting. This result has massive consequences for Spain in this World Cup. They are in Group H alongside Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. Saudi Arabia drew 1-1 with Uruguay yesterday. So right now, every single team in Group H has just 1 point each. Spain needed to win this game. They needed 3 points to put themselves in complete control of the group. Instead, they have 1 point, same as everyone else. This means their next game is now absolutely must win. If Spain lose their next match, they could actually be going home from the World Cup in the group stage. Spain, 2-time World Cup winners, going home in the group stage, just saying those words feels absolutely crazy. But that is the reality they now face. And the pressure on Spain right now is enormous. Every player, every coach, every fan feeling the heat. This is exactly why the World Cup is the greatest sporting event on earth. Nobody is safe. Nobody can relax. One bad performance, and your World Cup dream is over. And what about Cape Verde? These guys are heroes right now, absolute legends. Back home in those 10 tiny islands, people are celebrating in the streets right now, crying with joy, waving flags, singing songs, dancing. For them, this draw against Spain feels like winning the World Cup itself, and honestly, it should feel that way. Nobody gave them a single chance before this game. Not one expert, not one pundit, not one football fan picked Cape Verde to get anything from this match. And they walked away with a point against one of the best teams in the entire world. Cape Verde manager Pedro Brito must be the proudest man on planet Earth right now. His players gave absolutely everything on that pitch. They ran every single minute. They fought every single battle. They defended with everything they had. They sacrificed their bodies. And they earned something truly, truly special today. This is what makes football the most beautiful sport in the world. The little guy can always beat the big guy. On any given day, anything is possible. David can always beat Goliath. And today, Cape Verde were David. Now let us talk about the social media reaction, because the internet went absolutely crazy after this result. Within minutes of the final whistle, Twitter was completely on fire, memes everywhere, people calling it the biggest shock of the tournament so far, former players giving their hot takes, fans arguing passionately about what went wrong for Spain. One of the most trending topics worldwide right now is Spain versus Cape Verde. Football fans from literally all around the world simply cannot believe what they just witnessed. Former Spain players are coming out and saying the team looked tired, unorganized, without ideas, without creativity. Pundits are saying the Spanish manager needs to make big and brave changes for the next game. Otherwise, Spain could be in serious trouble. And Cape Verde fans, they are just partying, loudly, proudly, as they absolutely should be. This moment will be remembered forever in Cape Verde football history, for generations to come, long after this World Cup is over. Cape Verde players will walk into their local villages and be treated like absolute kings. So what does all of this mean going forward? Let me give you my completely honest opinion. I think Spain panicked today. They were not patient enough. They tried to force things too quickly. And against a team as organized and disciplined as Cape Verde, that approach simply does not work. When a team sits deep and defends in numbers, you need to be patient. You need to move the ball quickly. You need to create spaces by moving players around. And you need to wait for the right moment to strike. Spain did none of those things today. But here is what I also believe. Spain have the quality to bounce back. They have done it before. They are a team of winners, a team with experience, a team that knows how to handle pressure. But they need to wake up immediately, because this World Cup is not waiting for anyone. Their next game is now a final. Win, or their World Cup could be over before it even really started. I still believe Spain can win this tournament, but only if they perform at their true level. Today, we did not see the real Spain, and they know it. All right, guys? That is it for today's video on Kickoff Kings 26. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please smash that like button right now. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to this channel. What do you think? Can Spain recover from this? Are they still World Cup contenders, or is their campaign already falling apart? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments section below. I read and reply to every single comment, every single one. And if you want more World Cup 2026 content every single day, shocking upsets, detailed match analysis, player ratings, controversy breakdowns, subscribe to Kickoff Kings 26 right now and hit that notification bell so you never ever miss a single video from us. We are just getting started here at Kickoff Kings 26, and this World Cup is already delivering more drama than we ever imagined possible. Stay tuned, stay with us, because the best is yet to come. See you in the next one. Peace.